now we're actually having some very interesting and new stuff to make. What I had in mind for today was actually to make bookmarks, but not just any kind of bookmarks. In previous video I did magnetic bookmarks and that was really great, but in today's video are actually bookmarks that would be like this. I already created one sort and this one is for my Patreon, but that I would love to make like double-sided ones, and I haven't done that any time before on Cricut, and I think it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but we can do it. What I also had in mind is making like little envelopes that would also have a design. I'm not sure whether I can actually print them with my Canon printer. Also, we're going to try to like design what is going to be on the envelope, and then we're gonna print it out and we're gonna see where we are, and it's going to be a plan for today. When it comes to the double-sided bookmarks, I already have a design that I made yesterday. I hope you're going to like it. There is also like one very funny thing about this design. I don't know whether I created like a cat or a fox, because it looks both, and like the features, some of the features definitely have the features of a cat because I was going for that. Then again, like the color and also some stuff are more like a fox, and I don't know how I should actually categorize it. I was thinking that it is like a cat, and I really love like the Halloween vibes right now. I created cemetery behind, it's like a night scene, and I think it's going to be cute for a bookmark. I just need to create the back side for it and we're going to print it out. Also, please ignore the mess right here. I just wanted to show you. I have two of those. Look at my gorgeous, beautiful vintage lamp. It is just so beautiful. Two of them actually cost me like 15 euros, so that is definitely such a good price for it. It's just so pretty. Let us first get into the cozy drawing, and we're going to do the back side. Just designed this adorable deer. I actually had it before, designed before. It's my art, so that you're not confused. Here is the deer, and it is black and white and actually even transparent. because I think about putting that on an envelope, and then it doesn't matter like what color is the envelope, it's going to be in there. It's like going to be very easy to print out, I think, and it's just going to give it like this stamp kind of vintage vibe, which I'm all about. And we're going to try to implement that on the printer and on the envelope. And this was basically the original design that I created for my email, which I'm not upgrading right now whatsoever. But yeah, this was the original design. I like this one as well. We're gonna see which one we're gonna use, but for now we're going to try it out with this one. Earlier, this is basically how I set up all of my stuff for printing and cutting. I recently came up with this setup because in this one video I actually saw that, and it's logical, that like when you're printing, when you're cutting out with Cricut, it needs like a firm, stable background, because otherwise if like a table that you have is a little bit shaky, which this one kind of is, then it's not going to be cutting it properly. And that's why my new method is that I just put the Cricut, as you can see right now here, I just put it on the floor and I just cut it like this. Then of course for our printer everything is set up here, and then because I have a messy table and everything is on here, I just put my laptop on the chair. And also when I'm like putting stuff away from the mat or putting it on the mat, I just do it right here where the picture is and where the Cricut previously was. So this is basically the setup that I'm having right now. So first we're going to download our images that we basically transferred from Procreate to here, my map that I have, and then we have it under Bookmarks. We're just gonna find that and we're just going to download it. Then I'm going to be basically following a tutorial that is going to help us make the double-sided bookmarks.
In this video, I'm going to teach you how to do a double-sided print and cut using your Cricut machine.
Update on the bookmarks. First of all, the tutorial is perfect, it works, but the problem that I have right now is with the ink, because I'm running out of the yellow, and also I have a problem because this paper is not supposed to be double-sided, so I think that the printer then is kind of having a hard time printing it. But when I fix all of those problems again, then I will get back to you. update on the situation. The Cricut generally cut it okay. I'm satisfied with the Cricut. I'm not satisfied with the printer this time because I'm running out of ink, and that is definitely visible here. Also, I need a real double-sided paper because I think that this paper is just not good, even though it is a thick paper, but it cannot print double-sided. And also what I did wrong was turning the paper. I need to figure that out because like this back is like this, and then like the actual design is like this, so that they are printed out wrong as well. I need to fix that. And that's why, of course, the cut cannot be good because they're printed on like the wrong side. I mean, I'm glad that I did it. I love the tutorial. It's very helpful and good. But the problem this time is definitely me, and I need to fix those mistakes, and then I think it's going to be good. With the first tryout, it was kind of good. So I'm going to try to cut it to see if I was just a little bit at least right, or not at all. I'm not trying to cut it perfectly right now because we don't need that. We just need to see whether this one would turn out good or not. And this one would turn out even worse, but at least the direction is good. I'm going to put this into the oopsie bag, as most of my stuff lately is just there and not on the actual shelf. This next, hopefully successful project, we're going to be using this adorable green envelope. I'm just going to risk everything. I'm just going to put it right here on the tray, and then I'm going to use this little deer design that I had shown you previously, and hopefully everything is going to be good. So I'm just going to open up my Photoshop and I'm going to download my image that we created, but we can of course try it out with the color. Here we have our design. Like this. Then we're going to click print and then printer setting. And then here I was thinking we could choose the size. We're gonna click scale to fit the media, and we're just gonna hope for the best, guys. Here we have our envelope, and I just really hope this is going to be good. It's really quick. I don't have high hopes for this one, but then again, it should work. We just need to be careful how we're adjusting the image on the envelope. And look at that, it actually came, like it's not centered or anything, fine. But you know what, I really like it, even though it would look better on a different envelope, because now I think like the deer is green. And it's, again, the orientation is not good. It's a good project, and we just need to, of course, adjust it a little bit. So I played around with this envelope right now, and I tried the different kind of design in color, and I kind of even like it a bit more, I would say. And this time it is actually the right orientation. I'm even having those little notes where I just write down when everything is good, so that next time I also know how to make it good. And I would also center it like here, but generally, like if you just see the vision without seeing what I did wrong, I would say this is really cool. So you might be wondering, what is the point of today's video if everything is basically wrong? And I kind of ask myself that too. But anyways, the point of this video is that I always keep trying. I keep trying until I make it good, until I make it perfect and better than it was. And yes, The bookmarks are definitely like the cut is good, but the orientation and everything is really bad. And yes, the envelope didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted, but that is actually giving me like opportunity for the next time. I know that it can be done and it can be fixed, and I know that next time I'm going to make it even better. If not like in the first try next time, then in like the 10th one, because right now I just made stickers be better after a long time. I'm so proud of that. I even did like magnetic bookmarks and stuff as well. And I just know that this can be done. It can be better. And I really have a hope that the next session is going to be really, really good. And I don't know, that is what is keeping me going. I love doing stuff like that. I know what I want, I know what I love doing, and I know that it would make you happy as well. And that is basically just, it's my motivation that the next time this is going to be much better. Thank you so much for sticking up with me in this video. Thank you for being patient, and I just really hope that you're going to learn from my mistakes as well. And then in the next video, or like, I don't know when that's going to be happening, but in the next video, I'm going to show you a really great and complete tutorial where everything is perfect and where I actually know how to do all of those stuff. So stay tuned, we're going to see each other very soon, guys, and bye until then.